Welcome to class, everyone. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Thank you for coming today. We're going to be talking about the animals. I used to eat animals like everybody else, and then I realized that that was wrong. So I stopped eating them, and I stopped drinking cow's milk, and I stopped eating eggs, and I became vegan. And that was almost 10 years ago. This is my vegan declaration day, June 27th, 2016. That's the day I became vegan. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Hello. Hi, guys. Nice to see you again. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Hazy. Hi, Ruby. Everybody's name rhymes. Epic is here. Yes, I know we're going to see lots of nice decorations when you guys are here. You guys are so great at decorating the live stream with all the fruits and the vegetables. Remember that you have 200 characters in which to do that. So that means 200, you could put 200 veggies, fruits, nuts, whatever they have there. Thank you, guys. Hi, King. Thanks for coming in. Just remember to be kind, okay? Because you might get banned if you're not kind, all right? And guys, if you don't feel like being here, just don't come in, because we're here to talk to people about kindness towards the animals. And here, I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but mean people breed chickens to grow too big. This hurts their muscles and bones. See, in 1957, this is what a normal chicken would look like at about 6 weeks old. Can you see here in 1978? Big difference, right? And then here in 2026, huge difference. And this is a chicken that is killed. Chickens are killed as babies at only 56 days old. 56 days old. That is so young. This chicken looks big, but it's really just because of breeding. And by the end, they can barely stand up. It's really sad. And it's very painful for them. So that's why I stopped eating chickens. You see, this is what a chicken looks like. If you're eating at Kentucky Fried Chicken or if you're eating at McDonald's, the chicken has fallen over and can't get up and is suffering terribly and will perish here on the floor of the factory farm. So this is why it's important for us to not hurt animals. And this one here, this is a little baby cow. The baby cow will be taken away from its mom. That's what's happening here in the dairy industry. So they take the baby cows away. And the reason they do that is they want to take the milk that belongs to the baby cow. And that's why I stopped drinking cow's milk. That's why I stopped eating cheese and I stopped eating yogurt or ice cream. So I just eat the vegan versions instead, which is what everybody can do. You can all choose kindness. Why I stopped eating eggs also here, look at this little baby chick. This little baby chick is going to fall down here. This baby chick was born on a factory farm. And these are knives that are spinning around really, really fast. So this little baby boy chick, they only do this to the boys because they'll never grow up to be able to lay eggs. So that's what happens to little boys. Thanks everyone for coming in. Thank you very much for writing these wonderful vegan comments. Thank you, guys. No, pescatarians are not good enough, unfortunately. They still hurt fish, and fish want to live. So vegans don't hurt animals at all. At least we try really hard not to. And one way to look at it is that we're not racist towards animals. So you see this little girl here? She's cute, right? Yeah. Now, she's cute, but in more ways than one. Not just her appearance on the outside, but also on the inside. She's very kind to the animals. She doesn't have dead bodies inside of her. She doesn't eat any animals. So she's not racist towards them. Another word for that is called speciesist. So she is not a speciesist. So you have here the little cat. Here you have a pig and you have a dog, and she doesn't eat any of them. Does it make sense? So she's not going to judge any of them just by the way that they look on the outside. And that's another reason to be vegan. If you guys are kids or you know any kids, this is a great site for them, petakids.org. If you're a teacher and you want to talk about veganism in the classroom, you can show them this type of stuff. It's petakids.org. So they can also order free stickers for kids. And there's recipes there, and you can see like different types of vegan kids. All right, so you're probably looking at my name tag here, whatever you call it, my necklace. So I'm all about promoting science and discouraging religion and striving to be vegan. So why promote science? Well, because science is the truth. And why discourage religion? Because religion is lies. Religion is made up stories to try to control society. See, they think that we're too stupid. We're so stupid, people think, that they create religions. They lie and they say, well, there's a God in the sky watching you, so you have to be good even when you're alone. But in fact, mature adults, kind people, can be good even when nobody is looking, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, can you be good if nobody's looking? Thank you guys for the letter L. Thank you for the letter L. Love of the live stream. Very nice of you. All right, let me just quickly write something down here. I'm going to let in the people here on TikTok. We've got a TikTok channel. My TikTok channel is called Music by That Vegan Teacher. And I'm going to go and let them in now. And those are the people who can talk to me, because here on YouTube, it doesn't work that way. So you guys, if you want to write something, you really want me to communicate with you, you put something on the screen. To the person who says it's boring, you know, my mom taught me something a long time ago when I was little. She says, if you think something is boring, it's actually you that's boring, because you don't have the ability to concentrate on what's going on or the imagination. So just think about that, you know. I've never been bored. I've never been bored since the moment that my mom said that to me when I was little. I said, I'm bored. And she said, if you're bored, that means you're boring. You don't have the ability to engage, to think of something interesting and unique to write, except that you're bored. And from that time on, I started to look at the world differently and thought, she's right. There's so many interesting things to do. I've never been bored since my mom taught me that lesson. I miss her. Yeah, my mom and dad both died. Yeah. It would be interesting if she was alive right now. I was never doing any live streams back then. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming in. Hi, everyone on TikTok. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. And I've been vegan now for almost 10 years, just showing people on YouTube. I have 2 cameras going. This is my YouTube channel over here. I got TikTok here. So I have been vegan since June 27th, 2016. So it's coming up soon. It's going to be 10 years. What about you guys? Tell me also where you are in the world, guys. I'm here in Italy. I'm looking out my window and I see a mountain. I see the beautiful blue sky and I see a palm tree. Yeah, I'm really lucky to be living here. There's no wars going on. I have a roof over my head. I have a bed. I have a pillow. When I open my fridge, I have food in there. I consider myself to be very lucky when you think about how many people are suffering in the world right now and how the animals are, for example. It's pretty sad. Yeah, so guys, thank you for coming. And remember, if you're here to be cruel, this is not the place for you if you want to spam things that are mean. Bulgaria, 2100. I like how you use the 24-hour clock. What about you guys over here on TikTok? What time is it where you are? Reposted, thank you. How kind of you. Thank you for reposting. Thank you guys for subscribing. Hey, D3KU, thank you for the little roses decorating the screen. And as I said before, you guys over here on TikTok, if you really want to say, YouTube rather, you really want to write something, you put in a super chat, which will stay on the screen. And I'll read it out loud. Meanwhile, over here on TikTok, it's different. You guys put decorations in. All right, so if you want to come in and read a card, you have to be over 18, okay, guys? Okay, remember, that's TikTok rules, okay, YouTube? Or TikTok. You have to be over 18, all right? And you have to be able to read. And third rule, you have to be in a place that's quiet, all right? If you're surrounded by your family, don't come in. So if you guys, we have a bunch of people who want to come in and talk to me right now. If you're surrounded by noise, take your name off the list. If you're not over 18, take your name off the list. If you don't know how to read, and yeah, believe it or not, some people don't know how to read, then don't come in. All right, let's see what we have here. We have somebody, we've got Maddie who wants to come in. All right. Hello, and welcome to my live stream. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. Thanks for coming in. If you're dyslexic, that's fine. You can stay and you can watch, but it's not the place for you to come in because you have to read a card. You have to teach by reading the cards. That's just how it works. All right? Okay.
Hello.
Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for coming in.
We got 2 of us here.
You have to be just one of you. Oh, 2 of you are here. Hi. Okay. Who would like to speak first? We have Budgie and we have Maddie.
I'll let Maddie speak first because I'm kind.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Maddie. Maddie, tell us where you are in the world.
I'm in Elliott Lake, Ontario right now, in Canada.
Oh. And did you know that I'm Canadian?
I do know that you're Canadian. You're from Quebec.
Yeah. Okay. Elliott Lake. All right, cool. Well, thanks for coming in. Do you know what do you know about veganism so far?
I know that vegans are striving to protect the animals and stop everybody else from exploiting them and using their bodies for food.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we don't exploit them, so we don't use them. We don't go to circuses or SeaWorld. We don't go to anywhere where they make money off of showing animals or buying their products. I got a card for you to read. It's the big introduction card. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you got to read it as enthusiastically as you can, all right?
Okay. Can I do that one too as well after?
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, go.
Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I'm Maddie, Miss Katie's new teaching assistant. Please tap on the screen 100 times each to create little hearts to encourage me. After that, write the number 100 in the comments, and then keep going if you think I'm doing a good job reading and explaining about veganism. Thank you.
All right. All right, so what number are you starting at?
2.1 thousand.
All right, let's see how well you do. All right, so first of all, before we do anything else, I want you to look at this pig and I want you to tell me some things that you know about veganism regarding pigs.
I know that people harm the pigs and like gas them and smash the babies on concrete and they harm them in so many ways.
Yeah, let's do that a little bit slower because for people here who don't have a clue, let's go through that, okay? So pigs that end up at McDonald's in as bacon, for example, or an egg McMuffin as the what's it called?
Sausage.
The sausage in there, yeah. That is do you know how old those pigs are when they're killed?
I know that they're still babies.
Yeah,
they're killed like that.
At 6 months old. Right. So every time somebody's eating, can we name some foods, guys, which are not really foods, but are body parts that people think are foods that come from pigs? We got bacon, sausage,
pork chops.
Yeah, pork chops. One that starts pepperoni and salami. Yeah, and there's also ham, right? So these are all these are all body parts that vegans would not eat because we just don't want to eat a 6-month-old baby pig because it's wrong. But it's not just that; is that the pig suffered for their entire life before that. Just one of you? Maybe I'll let Maddie talk for a bit, Matt, if you know, or either one of you. So. But actually, Budgie, you were talking about this a little bit. So why do the farmers sometimes take the baby pigs and smash their heads on the concrete? Why do they do that?
If Budgie wants to answer, they can. Of course. I don't really know much about veganism because I'm quite a new vegan.
Okay.
That's why I come to you to understand and learn. So I'm here to listen.
Okay, no problem. So the reason that they do that to certain pigs in the industry, they take them tiny, cute, perfectly formed baby pigs. But if the farmer thinks that the pig, oh, it's a bit too small, we won't be able to sell this pig. They take them when they're just little and they smash them on the concrete floor. And blood.
That's absolutely upsetting and awful, isn't it? It's really sad.
Yeah,
especially because they're still babies.
Blood comes out of their head and they shake for a while on the floor. Now, this is actually legal. Watch my lips. It's not even illegal. It is legal. Now, can you imagine if anyone ever did that with a puppy? Okay, a mama dog has puppies, and one of them is just a bit smaller than the others, but perfectly fine. Imagine if somebody said, you know what, fuck it, and just smashed the puppy on the cement floor. Everybody would look at that person like, are you deranged? Are you a psycho? Right?
Yeah, I don't understand how people can.
I totally agree. Should be done.
Certain animals and then
animals should be protected.
Right. And so this is what is so wrong about the world right now, is that we discriminate against some animals. We are racist towards the pigs and then kind to the puppies. We should be kind to all animals. We should not be using or exploiting any of them. Now, another thing, and I showed this in my live before, is when the baby pigs are done, they cut their tails off. Why did they do that?
I'm not too sure why they do that. I didn't.
Okay, so the reason that they do that is they're going to put them all crammed together, and there's nothing else for the pigs to do. They're all just babies, and of course there's no toys, there's nothing for them to bite on, there's no field to play in. They're in a prison. It's dark. They don't see the sky. They don't get fresh air. They go insane. They go crazy. It would be like
animals be pregnant sometimes, like the pigs.
Yeah, you're talking about
cows.
The moms we could get to that after, but that's what they do. So they cut off their tails, and then they turn them upside down, and with the boys, they cut them, no anesthetic, they're not asleep, they cut them, and they pull out their testicles. And the reason that they do that is they want to be in control about who mates with who. So there's everything wrong with the meat industry, everything wrong with eating bacon, sausage, and ham. Now, you guys on TikTok, I want you guys to tap on the screen, tap on this little one. And you guys, if you're ever a guest here, your job is to remind people, tap on the screen, send some love.
Make sure to tap on the screen, guys.
Tap 100 times.
Yeah, tap 100 times on the screen, guys. And you guys, thank you very much, everybody on YouTube. If you have something to say about this, put a super chat in. Your comment will be pasted on the screen. If you support my work here, you can do that. Or if you just want to write something that you think is important, you can do that, and it will stay on the screen.
We're already at 13,000, Miss Katie.
All right, good job, guys.
Tapping.
Fun tapping. All right. Okay, so who did I get to read a card? We didn't even read a card yet, did we?
I didn't read a card yet. No.
The intro card.
Yeah, the intro card. Okay, intro card. So here we go. So who read the intro? It was you, Budgie, right? So I'll finish with you, okay, Budgie? And then it was Maddie.
I read the intro card.
Okay, Maddie, let's finish with you first, okay, Maddie? All right, read. Okay. Here's your official card.
Random vegan fact. Every time you buy meat, eggs, or milk, you're telling farmers to breed and kill more animals. Saying the animal was already dead doesn't change the fact that your money still pays for the next ones to suffer.
Okay, so does that
That's very true.
Right? Okay, so you understand that. Because sometimes a lot of times people try to say that, oh, the animal's already dead. And then when you become a vegan teacher, that's how you respond. You say exactly what's written here. Every time you buy meat, eggs, or milk, you're telling the farmers to breed and kill more animals. Saying the animal was already dead doesn't change the fact that your money still pays for the next ones to suffer. All right, thank you guys. You did a great job. Budgie, Maddie, before you go, do you want to say anything else?
Thank you for inspiring young people to become vegans, and thank you for also inspiring me to become a vegan. I really appreciate all that you're doing to help the animals, and I am going to be trying my hardest to be like you as I grow up.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a big hug.
A hug all the way from Italy. Wow.
Yeah, big hug for you. Thank you for being so kind.
What time is it for you?
It is 8:12 right now. The sun's still up, but it's in the evening.
It's 2:12 p.m. for me right now.
Okay.
It's nice and sunny.
2:12. Okay, where are you? On the east coast
of Canada.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Yeah. All right. Well, great. Nice chatting to you, Maddie. I'm gonna let you go. Okay.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Bye, precious. All right, that is so sweet. What a sweetheart. So many nice people. You see, so many nice vegans or people trying to be vegan. All right, Budgie, you're next.
Yes.
Hey, do you know what this is?
Oh, is it some kind of food?
Mm-hmm.
Some, was it protein or?
Yes.
I can't remember which one it says.
Yeah, this is something that could replace meat, and it's really good for you. It
I
is
have that in my kitchen actually. I have some of that in my kitchen.
cool. So it's called textured vegan protein. These are two different
Yeah.
shapes. This kind is something that you can just grab a handful of it. Like, so if you're
Yeah, I
cooking,
think it's that one I have. I think it's that one.
okay,
Good.
so if you're cooking and you just want to thicken something up, get extra protein in it, you just throw it into whatever it is, any kind of sauce, any kind of soup. You just throw it in, and it's going to absorb the flavors around. And but every time when you eat, it's like a bit sort of chewy, almost like ground beef. So you can order this online. You can get a bag of it, and it's called textured vegan protein, and it's basically just soy protein, and it's really good for you. It's extremely, like, very inexpensive for what you get. Textured vegan protein. And this is the same thing, but in a different shape. So let's say you want to chew on something that tastes like meat, or it just has the same texture as meat, rather. You get this. Now, if I was to eat this right now, it tastes like almost nothing. It doesn't have much flavor. But it will absorb all the flavor of whatever is around it. So if you have onions in the mix and you've got tomato sauce or whatever it is, could be, even a stir fry, it's going to just absorb it. And you just need enough water for it to swell up a bit. And then when you eat it, it sort of have a chewy, you feel like you're eating some meat, but you're not hurting any animals.
Indeed.
Indeed. All right. So what do you
I don't know if
remember?
you remember me from before. I'm the one that spoke about the guide dogs on that super chat. I spoke to you before.
Right. Okay.
And I said how amazing you were.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Hold on, I'm just gonna put these back. I finally
Of
have
course.
I have a bit of a shelf in front of me to put
That
stuff
sounds
because
incredible.
I have so much stuff. It's really it's hilarious. It's so not professional looking. It's a bunch of cardboard boxes. It's just like a bunch of cardboard boxes all kind of stuck together. And I'm just trying because I have so much stuff, I've got stuff everywhere that I need to show.
Well, it's nearly my vegan declaration day soon. It's going to be in August.
Yay!
19th of August. It's nearly here.
Well, good
It's
for
going to be my
you.
first year.
Amazing. Your first year. All right. I got another card for you now.
Of course.
Okay. Random vegan fact 21. Speciesism is
A first form of racism that is taught to us as children. We are taught to pet cats and dogs, but to bite into pigs and cows. If we are against racism, we should be more morally consistent and be vegan.
That's right. Okay. So speciesism is the first form of racism that's taught to us as children. So for example, kids are taught very young, these are the animals that we are kind to and we pet. And then these other animals, those are the ones we stab in the neck, we don't care, we step on. And this is so bad because all animals should be allowed to live, not just the cats and the dogs, not just being nice to the cats and the dogs and just be like, oh, we're going to be nice to you guys. We're not going to eat you. We're not going to rip off your fur. But then when it comes to other animals, well, we should be kind to all of them. Chickens have a right to live. The sheep have a right to live.
I also have a question, if you don't mind.
Okay, go for it.
If you know what crochet is, it's like a form of knitting. I do crochet. I crochet with cotton and fibres. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
Cotton
is a
doing
plant.
it with wool is not okay because obviously that's skin, that's sheep's skin and the thing of sheep. Which is why I crochet with cotton.
Cotton is a plant. Yeah, cotton is okay to do. Yeah. And there's also some other synthetic fibers that come from like recycled bottles, for example, like acrylic or polyester, something like that. There's definitely stuff that you can get. And the reason that vegans don't eat lambs is because we know that they want to live in the same way that
exactly. Everyone deserves to live.
Yeah. And the reason that we don't take their wool is because I wouldn't want anybody to breed me into existence and then to make my genetics have so much hair and then for them to pin me down and come at me with a razor. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I have very long hair, so if someone did that to my hair, I would feel very upset.
Yeah.
I have very long hair.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming in. You did a great job.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate you so much.
Bye. See you next time. Bye, Budgie Girl. That was Budgie Girl. Another sweet person on the road to being vegan. You guys on YouTube, let me see what you are writing here. All right, let me just stop. Okay, so to the person, Duck, you're going to get a timeout now because you're writing for people to stop hurting plants. Because if you actually care about plants, you would be vegan. Because right now, what you're doing is you are responsible for the farmers to take even more plants because you have to feed them into the animals that you eat, which is highly inefficient. It's bad for the environment and it takes a lot of calories. So if you actually care about plants, then you would be vegan because vegans use a lot less plants because we don't filter them through cows or pigs or chickens first. Understand? Okay, good. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to ban a couple of you people for spamming the same things over and over. If you want to spam something that's kind, that says, let's strive to be vegan, that would be great. Miss Katie, you inspired me. It's my 1 month vegan anniversary. Thank you, Tatum. Tatum, giving you a hug. Big hug for Tatum. Good job. I'm gonna pin your comment. There we go. Pin your comment. Okay, it's your vegan declaration day. Your vegan declaration day, but after a month. Your vegan declaration month. I'm proud of you. Keep it up, okay? Keep up the good work. Don't let anybody try to churn you around. If for whatever reason, any kind of problem you're having, just go to ChatGPT. You know, you're feeling tired, don't blame it on veganism. Maybe get more sleep, maybe drink more water, maybe eat a more variety of foods, right? None of our problems are the animal's fault. Okay? It happens to everyone. Even when I was a new vegan, one day I was tired and I'm like, oh my God, maybe I need to eat an egg. And it's like, no, you don't. You just need to eat other things. You need to eat a wide variety of foods. You'll be fine. And I was. And that is why I've never drank cow's milk in 10 years. Had no eggs in 10 years. Not even in cookies, not even in bagels or whatever. Because when you make up your mind that you're not going to hurt somebody, it's just, I don't know, it's not even hard for me. I'm never tempted to cheat because I know that those are precious animals who had a right to live. Yeah. All right, let me see what else here. Thank you for spamming all these beautiful, I love eating fruit, says Emmy. Good job, Emmy. But Emmy, here's the thing. Okay, person named Test, you're also getting banned. Okay, we don't need people in here who are not kind. We don't need any comments. Somebody says, long live religion. All right, I'm not sure why you're writing that, but that's not helping. So we're gonna get rid of you too. All right, so if you have a comment to make about religion, if you say something like I love my religion because, or you have evidence that God is kind, that's different, right? But to just say something like long live religion, that's just dumb. Okay, there's some religions that are quite evil. And there's no evidence actually that God is kind. I know that triggers many of you, but it's true. There's no God and there's no Allah. There's no God, there's no Allah. We are here on our own, but we have the power of God in our own hands. So we can choose to be kind with our hands by going to the grocery store and picking up soy milk. Don't get the cow's milk because that means you're paying for people to hurt the baby cows. Okay? The baby cows have a right to live and so do the moms. Because every time that you buy cow's milk, you are paying somebody to hurt them, to kill the baby boy cows after sexually assaulting their moms. Year after year, they sexually assault them and kidnap their babies. It is so sad. Mother cows crying, baby cows crying, baby boy cows having their heads cut off. This is the dairy industry. It's beyond horrific, and they lied to all of us for so long. Even most adults don't know that this goes on because they lied to you, because they want to. Why are they lying to us? Why is the dairy industry lying to us? That's right, because they want us to buy their milk, so they're not going to tell us the truth. Why would a vegan lie to you? No reason. We don't make money from lying to you. We're not selling you anything. We're just talking about the concept of being kind. And also, it helps the environment. If you are an environmentalist, you can't call yourself an environmentalist if you are not vegan. It just doesn't make sense. You must be vegan to be a good person. You must be vegan to be an environmentalist. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but it's just a fact. All right. If you, okay, somebody here, It's Boy, you're asking me about Portugal or Congo. And what you don't seem to realize, I'm just going to put you in a timeout, okay, for 5 minutes. So what you don't seem to realize is that I don't give a shit. It's literally adults, okay, adults. Let me show you here. Let's look. Pretend this is this. Let's just pretend this is the soccer field, okay? Adults running back and forth, kicking a ball. It's absolutely meaningless to me. I couldn't care less who won. I don't believe in paying money to watch people do sports. Soccer is for playing. The only time that you should ever watch sports is when you're trying to learn how to be a better athlete yourself. That's when you should watch sports. When you're watching and you're thinking, okay, look at how well he made that pass. Oh my God, I admire him. Look how fast he's running. And then you turn the TV off and you go out with the ball and you do the sport. That goes for any sport. All right. My boys loved hockey, for example, when they were little, and we got them these little mini sticks, and they were allowed to watch hockey on TV as long as they were playing. We moved the couches, we moved the coffee table. As long as they were playing, they could watch, and they loved it. It was perfect because I didn't want to create some couch potatoes. I didn't want my kids to just sit there and end up getting fat watching sports. That's ridiculous. All right. So that's my opinion about that. Thank you very much to Mr. Banana. I'm going to put you in a timeout as well because you're not writing anything that's helpful to the animals here. You're just writing something to try to justify the fact that you are murdering animals. That you feel guilty. So you're writing things in the comments to try to justify the fact that you are abusing them, giving people money to hurt animals. And you need to sit at the back of the class and just listen for longer. You need to watch the important documentary. Let me see if I have it here. I have a bunch of my necklaces that I put here. Here it is. Here's the one. This is one that you guys could watch. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, here. This. Back. All right. So I have a kind of a shelf there. I have all of these. So you need to watch this before you come back to comment, okay? To the people who are writing things that are mean, you just don't know yet. You just don't know what's happening to the animals. All right. Thanks, guys, on TikTok for being here. All right. You want to dance? TikTok wants to dance. You want to get some exercise? You're not going to believe how many steps I got today. I got a lot, 20,000 steps. That's a lot. And that's because I was multitasking and talking to different vegans on the phone. That's right. I was talking to my friend Margaret in Montreal, and I was talking to my friend Patricia in Australia. And so that is how I get my exercise, by talking to people or listening to things. All right. If you want to get some exercise, guys, we're going to do some dancing. I got to have at least 10 people from YouTube, though, and 10 from TikTok, right? Because if you guys are really not in the mood, then we'll just keep going on with the lesson. But if you feel like getting some exercise, that would be cool. That's fine with me. So if you want to write your name down, just write your name. Don't say me, okay? Just write your actual name, okay? Like Jade, for example. Jade wants to dance. We got one from TikTok. And remember, guys, when we're dancing, I don't want you to just watch me because I'm just doing whatever. Sometimes I'm doing jumping jacks, star jumps. Sometimes I'm just doing whatever. You guys do you. Right? The point is to move. That's all. All right. And do we have anybody else over here? Kayla, we've got one on YouTube. Who else? TikTok, we have Amy, Riley, Nova, Braden, Charles, Aubrey, Bella. Wow, guys, thanks for being so great over here. This is amazing. So much good spirit. Jose or Joseph or something, Carolyn, Ari, thank you. All right, now, next thing, guys, while you guys are waiting and I'm looking over at my YouTube channel, I want you guys on TikTok to tap on the screen, all right? You see this number? You see that? When you guys tap, double tap to 100 and then write it in the chat. Write that you tapped 100 times and watch this number go up. It's really fun when you guys work as a team. Just while I talk to YouTube for a sec, okay? You can do it. All right. Over here, we got Dulce or something like that. Great, very good. Who else we have? Magnus and Mia. Great, guys, thanks for agreeing to dance with me. Got LeBron, right? We have, all right, we got somebody who wrote animals are yummy. So Noah, I'm going to put you in a timeout for 30 minutes for that, okay? Because that was very mean of you to write that. So we're trying to protect the animals, okay? And this is not a place for children who are mean or full-grown adults who are mean. All right, let's see. You guys are writing your names if you want to dance. Like Tina. Thank you, Tina. High five, Tina. Thanks for agreeing to dance with us. Oh, the number's going up. Guys, look at that on TikTok. Check it out. Keep tapping. Look at that. 39.3. Keep on tapping. You can tap here if you want, or on any of the squares behind me. You can just tap on everything, okay? See that? Look at that. 39.5, 39.7, 39.8. Keep going. Doing great. All right, and we have, I'm not sure why somebody just wrote Epstein everywhere, but I'm just going to put you also in a timeout because it's just useless. It's completely unhelpful to write that. Riri is going to dance. Timothy is going to dance. Thank you, guys. All right, Jonathan's going to dance. George is going to dance. Amazing. Jaden. All right, guys, we have enough. So here we go. Let's do it. Let's do some dancing. All right. So we have some songs that we can dance to, and one of them is called It Takes 100 Clicks Until You're Vegan. People tend to like that one the best, and it's a reminder that it takes 100 light bulb moments to become vegan, 100 times that you think about it. Another one that people really like is called It's Not Complicated. All right, so let's see what we can do here, guys. So remember, you guys do whatever you want. You can jump up and down. You can do some push-ups against your desk like this if you want. Just put your arms on there and just do some half push-ups. Do whatever you want, however many feels good. You can also just try to hold yourself there without moving at all. You can also do leg lifts like this if you want. Whatever you do, you know? You can dance, you can do some jumping jacks together. You do whatever you want. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna listen to the song. And I gotta put my speakers on here. Yes, it is true. I am a teacher in real life, yes. I got my degree at Concordia University in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I went to university for 4 years to become a teacher. And yeah, before that, I went to college to be a nurse. All right, here we go. I think, did it work? It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Can you do it? Yes, you can. And here are the first steps of your 100-click plan. Google vegan athletes and vegan recipes. You will learn that plants provide all the protein your body needs. Okay, so now that you know you can be 100% healthy as a vegan, it's time to watch the important documentaries. Because otherwise, without this vital information, you'll never fully understand. Your success as a vegan depends on you watching these. So here they are. Repeat after me. Earthlings, Earthlings, Dominion movement, what the health, The game changers, the game changers. Cowspiracy, cowspiracy, seaspiracy, seaspiracy, Christspiracy, Christspiracy. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Alright, so let's go over what we've learned. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Plants have protein. You're going to be completely healthy. You just gotta eat properly. Being vegan is gonna help you. It's gonna help the planet. And you're gonna be saving 100 animals per year. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Brave enough to say no to the status quo. It takes 100 clicks to be vegan. You're not going to be vegan the first time you meet me because you have already had some clicks before. If you become vegan, I can't take all the credit because you probably heard the word vegan before. You thought about it, you heard the word vegetarian and so on. I'm just helping you along the way. And that whole goal is that you guys also will become vegan teachers and help others too. Okay, yes, I am 61, that's true. 61 and a half now, and I do have 3 children and 2 grandchildren. All right, let's see what we have. Let's let somebody in, okay? Okay, remember guys, if you want to come in to speak to me and to read a card, you have to be over 18. And you have to know how to read, all right? Yeah, it's just a fact. You need to know how to read if you want to come in. If you don't know how to read, well, just watch. Just watch and learn. But if you want to be a teacher, you have to know how to read. All right, let me get all my cards over here in order. They're kind of all over the place. All right, we got this one here. Random vegan fact number 20. Okay, so let's see. We have somebody named, I don't know who this is, at the top of the list. Let's see. Or just random person. Hi.
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 Do you remember me?
No. Where are you in the world?
England.
All right. All right. So do you know how to read?
Yep.
All right, cool. What number are you starting at?
47.4.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 47.4 thousand, okay? So you know what to do? You have to tell people to?
Click. Double tap.
How many times? Tell them the speech. Okay, let's get you to read the speech. Maybe you forgot it. Here you go.
Yeah. Hello YouTube and hello TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I'm Harry, Miss Katie's new teaching assistant. Please tap on the screen 100 times each to create little hearts to encourage me. After that, write the number 100 in the comments, then keep going if you think I'm doing a good job and explaining veganism. Thank you.
Yeah, if I'm doing a good job reading and explaining veganism. All right, so now you tell them in your own words to encourage them.
Come on guys, more likes.
Look, if you want them to do it, right? You can't just tell them to do it. You have to tell them why. Say, guys, I just read you the card, right? I'm a new teaching assistant, guys. Help to encourage
Guys,
me.
I'm not a teaching assistant. You guys need to like a bit more.
Well, they don't need to. No.
You don't need to.
You say, it
I
would
want
be,
you to.
it would make me happy if you did. Okay, just Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that.
That. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Random vegan fact number 20. Please read it.
Random vegan fact. When pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the planet. Why? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that the animals eat, and to clean the piss and shit out of the massive factory prison farmers where these animals suffer.
It doesn't say farmers.
Or animals suffer.
No, it say farms.
Oh, farms where these animals suffer.
Okay, so you did a pretty good job reading, but you said to clean the piss and shit out of the massive prison farmers. We're not cleaning the shit out of the farmers.
My bad.
But when you said
I'm
it,
sorry.
right? Remember when you're reading that you're reading so you can understand it, and so other people, it's like there's people over on YouTube and they have to understand it too. All right. So, would you like to read it again a little bit more slowly so you know what it says this time?
Yes.
All right.
Random vegan fact. When pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the planet. Why? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the planet
No.
that animals eat.
No, they're not growing the planet.
The
You just said to grow the planet that the animals eat. The animals are not eating the planet.
plants. I said plants, didn't I?
No, he said
Oh,
planet.
I'm sorry.
All right. Read slower.
Also, random vegan fact. When pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the planet. Why? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that the animals eat, and to clean out the mess. To clean out the piss
No,
and
no, no.
shit out
It
of
doesn't
the
say the word out. And to clean, look, see? And to clean.
To clean the piss and shit out of the massive factory where
Massive,
farms where these animals suffer.
massive factory prison farms. Okay. Massive factory prison farms. Because that's what it's like. Hey, what's that on my head? Did you see something on my head?
Yeah, that's because of the World Cup.
What was it?
It was like a football hat.
Oh, no, I don't want that on my head. I want nothing to do with those sports. All these grown men, instead of helping to save animals, using all of their resources, all of their strength to run back and forth on a soccer, like, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Why do we care? Why are these grown men not using their talents to run in to save animals, to write letters, to be doing live streams? I mean, it's fine if they want to play. It's fine if they want to play and get exercise themselves, but why should people pay for that or care who wins or loses? No rodeo hats, please. I want no rodeo hats on my head. TikTok. Thank you for stopping. I would like to have the fruit on my desk. That's my favorite one. That one and the chicken on my shoulder. No, because the rodeos, I don't want that, Ryan. That's not nice. Ryan, I'm not going to... Ryan, stop. Thank you for stopping. All right. So you asked me at the beginning, do I remember you, right?
Yep.
Right. So think about what you just did. You asked if I remember you. Your picture that I'm looking at right now, you know, with your beside your name.
Oh, you know the fruit with the colours on? The fruit colour wheel, that's me.
Okay. Well, look, so just a second. I'm just looking at you right now, okay? You have a circle. I cannot tell what it is. It looks like a bunch of brown and a
It's
bunch of
Highland
beige.
cows. They're pretty little Highland cows.
Okay. Well, it's not a good idea to do that because even though you like the cows, from everyone's perspective, when they're trying to decide whether they're going to click on you, there's no indication by your name what your name is. It doesn't even say a name here. And there's nothing about veganism. There's nothing about plants. And the thing about the animal is so in the background that we can't see it. Okay? It'd be like me,
sorry.
like me showing you this from way over here and saying, "Oh, look, can you see that?" You know, you can't even tell what that is, right? So, I want you to change your image to be something that says the word vegan on it. Could be a green V or something like that. And change your name to be, so your name is Ryan?
Harry.
Harry, sorry. Harry. We got a great name. Okay. What would you like your name to be? Harry for the animals?
Harry for the...
Yeah, Harry for the animals is fine.
I think it's a really good name for you, Harry. Take it before somebody else does, and then take it also on Instagram and on YouTube so that people will be able to find you easily, okay?
Yeah.
All right, great. Thank you very much for coming in, Harry. You did a great job, really. I think everybody's really proud of you. And guys, you're tapping on the screen because Harry did a good job. Thank you for the potato on my head. Guys, on YouTube, on TikTok, they put this giant potato on my head. They put these like cartoon things over there. But you guys, if you want to communicate with me, since you can't talk to me, you put a comment on the screen in a super chat and I will read it out loud. That's how that works. All right. But other than that, thanks for everybody for like the person named Love Vegan Iris wrote, she did vegan food is good. Good job. If you guys want to spam things like that, that is awesome. I'm going to replace the last one. There you go. I just pinned your comment. All right, everybody else, if you want to communicate with me, you put a super chat on the screen and I will read it out loud. Thanks for supporting my work here, everyone. Oh, chicken on my head. Thank you, TikTok. I very much appreciate you being so kind to me. All right, let's go over here now. And let's look at the people who just subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to read your names out loud, okay? Thanks for the rose. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see. Joanne, thanks for coming in. We got Dims here. We got Gada. We got Aaron. All kinds of really beautiful people here. And let me see if you follow me. Okay, Horror, thank you for following me. Thank you, Maddie, for following me. Thank you to Peter. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Bobby, Alex. Thank you, Cole, for following me as well. Thank you, Dylan, for sharing the live. And thank you to the people who are reposting. That's awesome. Thank you also to everyone who just got us up to 60.2 thousand likes, which is pretty good for a vegan live stream. Good job, guys. Keep on doing that. And over here, 1 second, guys, I have a super chat on my YouTube channel. Person writes. The person's name is AO Salt. And the person says, I'm starting to feel you. I'm really proud of you for being here and opening your heart to them. You should feel bad for them, I know. That's how it happens. That's how you become vegan. You start to feel bad for the animals. You realize that, you know, like people get upset just thinking about me cutting this paw off. They're like, no! But in real life, when you guys are eating bacon, you're eating an actual animal. This is just a toy. Of course, I would never hurt my cute little toys. They have magnets. Did you know? They have magnets on their feet. See if this will. See? See that, guys? Yeah, they're so cute. And they go on the freezers, or fridge rather. All right, let me see though. Hold on, guys. I was thanking you. Okay, thank you, Ariella, for thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Cam, for sharing the live. Thank you. If you're sharing the live still, guys, or if you're subscribing, I'm going to try to read your names as best as I can. Please don't be mad at me if I miss some of you. Jennifer, Harry, Charlotte reposted. Thanks, Charlotte. Somebody wrote, nobody feels bad for the animals. Okay, that was really mean for you to write. That, of course, people feel bad for the animals. That's why they are here. Hey! What was that? Thanks, TikTok. To my YouTube people, because you guys can't see. On TikTok, they put this, I don't know what that was. It was cute. It was a bird on my shoulder, and we both had glasses on or something. I love that. Anytime you put anything to do with animals, I really love it. There's a puppy sometimes that comes in. Sometimes people put a giraffe on the screen. Like all that. It makes us all happy, right, guys? Who doesn't like to see animals? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Thank you also. Thanks for saying you love me. Aw, thanks, guys. Okay, so I'm still saying thank you to everybody who subscribed. Let me just see how many people. Just a second. I'm going to sweep to another screen. All right, we have 121 people who just subscribed. Thank you so much for helping me to save the animals. It really means a lot to me. Okay, here is a little cow. This is a little baby cow. Now, every time that you guys are drinking cow's milk, you are paying somebody to steal a baby from their mother and steal the milk. Does that seem right to you? I don't think it's right. And I think you guys also feel that way too, right? All right. Yeah, and tofu doesn't scream. You can eat tofu instead of eating cheese. You can drink soy milk instead of cow's milk. There's so much you can do. Okay, thanks guys. Okay, another super chat here. Let me see. Hold on a second. I gotta put this down because, oh, hold on a second. Oops, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna love vegan Iris. I'm gonna have to unpin your comment because it's so big that it's blocking and I can't read. Okay, there we go. But thank you. It was great, great, great. I'm not saying change. Okay, you did a great job. I'm sorry if I missed a super chat. Thank you very much for saying that you care about me. I really appreciate that. Thank you to the person who wrote their vegan, Natasha. Great. Keep on writing all your amazing comments, guys. Keep on teaching vegan facts and keep on spamming all of these wonderful comments. The more the better, the more the merrier, as long as they're nice. Thank you to Ali for subscribing. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Andrew, for being here. Thank you to, who do we have? Jackie. Thanks, Jackie. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Bridget, for subscribing. Thank you, Toddy, for subscribing. That's amazing. Charlene, thank you for subscribing. And Jenna also. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Suzanne and Peter. Thank you, guys. And thank you, all you other people. And Stephen is here, or Stefan. It's going really fast. K-Baby is here. All new people coming in, nice people. Mac is here. Colin just came in. Hi, Colin. Thanks for coming in. All right, let's go right now, guys, and get the new person in. Whoever wants to talk to me, make sure that you're over 18 and that you know how to read. And we'll just do another card here.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. Where are you in the
How
world?
are you doing today? I'm in Cleveland, Indiana.
Indiana. Okay, do you know how to read?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here you go. Random Vegan Fact 27. Being vegan helps save both animals and the planet.
A field produced up to 15 times needing more
Nope.
meat.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, but you already...
The cowboy hat came in the way. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, if you can't see it, then just
I
stop.
can see it now, but the cowboy hat was about the view.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll try again.
Just a second. If you cannot see it, just stop until the cowboy hat goes away.
Okay.
Don't guess.
I'm sorry. My fault.
Okay. So being vegan helps save both animals and the planet. A field can produce up to 15 times more.
Animal protein. We need you to
No,
grow
15 times. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to let you go if you can't read properly.
I can read copy. I was just nervous.
Well, you have to.
I'll try again.
But the reason that you're nervous is because you don't want to make a mistake, right? So just concentrate and go slower.
Okay.
Because we have people here that on YouTube that are trying to listen because they can't see the card.
It's my fault.
Okay, take a breath. I will read most of it and I will let you read the rest. Hold on.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Being vegan helps save both animals and the planet. A giant field, can produce up to 15 times more plant protein than animal protein.
Yes.
Okay, so Aaron, you see how slowly I read that?
Yes, I did.
Because when you are a teacher, you have to teach it and you have to get the message into people's heads, right? So don't read fast. Okay, so 15 times more plant protein than animal protein when used.
Grow instead of raising animals for food. Eat.
No, I'm sorry, but it doesn't say that. I'm going to have to let you go. I'm very sorry. You seem like a real nice person, but you're not reading properly at the moment. When used to grow crops instead of raising animals for food. Okay? So, eat plants directly. Don't filter them through animals first. Does everyone get it? Let's read it again to make sure that you really understood. Let's go to the next person. Amy is here. Hi, Amy.
Hello.
Hi. Do you know how to read?
Yes, I do.
All right. Here you go. Here's a card for you to read.
Random vegan fact number 27. Being vegan helps save both animals and the planet. A field can produce up to 15 times more plant protein than animal protein when used to grow crops instead of raising animals for food. Eat plants directly. Don't filter them through animals first.
Okay. Excellent reading. So does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
So a field can produce up to 15 times more plant protein than animal protein. Think about that. So you're putting the cows on the field, right?
Yeah.
But if you put the vegetables there, the fruits, mostly vegetables, because they're the ones that have more protein than fruit, a field can produce 15 times more plant protein. You're growing lentils, you're growing beans, you're growing chickpeas, all right, instead of raising animals for food. So eat the plants directly. Thank you very much for the $4.99. This person wrote, aren't plants basically alive because they grow? Okay, so thank you for the $4.99 donation. And yes, plants are alive. But do you think that cutting a chicken's head off them, cutting a chicken in half, is that the same as cutting a carrot in half?
No.
Exactly. So this is the craziest thing that people say all the time. They say, aren't plants alive? Like, who gives a fuck if they're alive? You all know they can't feel pain, or none of you would ever be walking on grass. When the firefighters are running into a burning building, they are saving the humans and the animals. They're not opening up the freezer and saving the spinach. They're not running out with potatoes. It's funny, but people are fucked up. Like, they're actually stupid. Like, I don't understand. Like, there was this meme going around, right? There was this older lady, and she's like just said something stupid, and a bunch of people believed it. So, like, I get this every single day. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. But please, can you, in the future, can you just write, plants don't feel pain, they don't have a brain? Could you just do me a favor and just put a super chat and write that? Just to help me feel better. Just to make me smile. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. Okay? To the person named Au Salt. Thank you. Just to show me that you learned, okay? Or you can write, firefighters don't run into burning buildings to save the squash or the turnips. All right. I don't even remember what I've done with you so far. Did you read a card?
Yeah, I did.
All right. You want another one?
Yeah.
All right. Here you go.
Random vegan facts number 28. Researchers studying social bonds in animals have observed that cows have best friends and can become very stressed when separated from them. To be kind to cows, don't eat them or steal the milk that belongs to their babies.
Excellent. All right. So, is it best to be vegan?
Yeah.
Why should you be vegan?
To save the animals and to not hurt the animals.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you very much for coming in. Is there anything else you'd like to say to everybody before you go?
Be vegan.
All right. Be vegan. All right. Hey, did you say how long you were vegan yet?
About just over a year.
A year. Amazing. And what made you decide to become vegan?
Just because I learned about being vegan online and stuff, and then heard about obviously what happens to animals, and I love animals, so.
So it just made sense to be vegan.
Yeah.
All right. And when did you first find out about me and my channel?
A long time ago on YouTube. I don't know, I was quite young actually, so
Yeah.
maybe 2016 or something,
Right.
around that time.
So at the time, you didn't become vegan right away, but I'm quite sure that you got some of your clicks, right?
Yeah.
Like you heard the word vegan, you probably knew that it had to do with animals, you probably thought about it a bit, but eventually you got there, and that's really good. I'm very proud of you for that.
Takes 100 clicks to become vegan.
It does. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Bye, precious.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Skip the meat, guys. Skip the meat, skip the dairy.
3, 2, 1, go. Skip the meat, skip the eggs, skip the dairy. Skip the milk, skip the cheese, be vegan with me. Skip the leather, skip the fur, leave animals alone. They're sentient beings.
They're not made of stone.
Skip the circus, skip SeaWorld, skip the rodeo. Being vegan is the right way to go. Skip feeling helpless like there's nothing you can do. If I can be vegan, so can you. Skip with empathy, skip the cruelty. Subscribe to my channel and
Be vegan with me. All right. Skip the
3,
meat.
2, 1, go.
Skip the eggs. Skip the dairy. Be vegan with me. Let's see what's going on over here for a sec. Oh my goodness, I just realized I actually went past the time, guys. I already went past the time. How did that happen? All right, we are past. We've been here for 66 minutes. This is my 4th live stream of the day here in Italy. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thanks to everybody who was kind to me. If you want me to stay for 1 more minute or so because you have a super chat to put in, I don't mind if you have something specific you want to say. I want to say thank you to everybody. Kiwi, thank you. Hi, I'm Killian. I'm vegan from Israel who is constantly inspired by your work. Ah, Kiwi, thank you. Big hug to you. Thank you very much for writing that. Thank you very much for spamming all these beautiful things. Yeah, I really love it when you guys show up. Kiwi, you're awesome. Somebody names Love Vegan Iris wrote, plants don't feel pain, they don't have a brain. Thank you, Iris, also to you. Thank you to Joe, who is spamming all the letter T for tofu. That's awesome, Joe. You guys really, you rock. You make my day. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? You guys on YouTube, don't forget to press the notification bell so you don't miss the next live stream because then you'll get a bell. And then at the beginning, it's a little bit slower, you know? Oh, somebody just wrote Miss Katie. Miss Katie, please use Google. Chat GPT is harming the polar bears. Yeah, yes, we can use Google. Absolutely, you can use Google. You can use Google. There's also one called Ecosia. If you want, they plant trees when you use that sort